Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.
Be a little gradient from north to south as to who's going to get the most snow. So if you're in the southern suburbs, you're more likely to get heavier accumulations than you are if you're up towards Oak Grove or over towards Buffalo and into St. Cloud. So this is going to get started, I think, by tomorrow morning, mid to late morning, and the snowfall rates really picking up by the evening rush. So getting out the door early tomorrow probably isn't going to be a problem, but boy, getting home, it could be a huge issue. The snow is going to continue into Friday night. By Saturday morning, you're going to wake up and the snow will be done, but the ground is going to be white. This graphic here is showing you when the heaviest accumulations are expected, and you can see really peaking with this storm in the late afternoon and into the evening hours. Here's a look at the gradient of your snowfall total. So think of a range between 4 to about 8 inches of snowfall. I could not rule out, especially south of Lakeville, few spots getting in on double digits, like 10 inches or so of snow. So we'll watch this pull out of the Rockies. We'll watch snow develop tonight across parts of the plains. This is going to move into Nebraska, moving into South Dakota. Sioux Falls, by the time you wake up, the flakes are going to start falling. Mason City, this is going to be more of an afternoon event for you here. And then Sioux City, we'll watch the wraparound still continuing into your Friday night. By Saturday morning, this all blows out of here and the cleanup begins. Chris?
Expect this snow.
You see here, and as we look at the Nashville area, you can see we do have the Torcon of a 5. You get farther to the east and we drop down to a 3. But if there's a number, there's a risk. And some of these tornadoes are going to be coming through in the nighttime hours. So you're going to need a way to be alerted while you're sleeping. So we'll start you out here tomorrow afternoon in the Nashville area. Some spotty showers will be possible, but storms are likely not going to begin to initiate until between maybe 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Notice our future radar bringing some of the stronger thunderstorms, possibly severe, through the region. 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then a second line that could move through around 6 o'clock in the morning, give or take just a little bit. So rounds of storms can be expected with those heavy downpours and the risk of severe weather. So on the broader view of things, as we take a look, we will get some spotty showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. That's not the timing that we're concerned about. It's more into the evening hours. Future radar picking up some of these clusters or individual thunderstorms beginning to develop. Those could have rotating storms with them. Now, in addition to that, more lines of thunderstorms will start to develop, especially as we head through the overnight hours. And embedded within those lines, we could see some rotating storms, including tornadoes, that could be strong and last for a while. So somewhat unusual for this type of a setup to happen overnight this time of the year, especially this far north into the country. I mean, we could see this in southwest Indiana through western Kentucky around Paducah, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. There you see Memphis. Here comes Nashville again around 8 o'clock. And look at Jackson, Mississippi, and in Oxford into the morning hours as well. So a couple reminders about nighttime tornadoes. They do occur most frequently in the Mid-South, some of those very same zones that we're talking about. It's 2.5 more times likely to be deadly compared to other times of the year, and people likely to be sleeping and not hear those warnings. Measurable snow of the season this week. Salt Lake, this is very late for you to not have any snow on the ground up until this point. I'm there virtually now in the city, which is also known as the Crossroads of the West. They just ended a 259-day snowless streak, according to the National Weather Service. That's the 4th longest streak in recorded history with no snow on the ground. It's the 5th latest in the season that you've ever not had snow on record. It's only added up to about 2/10 of an inch so far in Salt Lake City, so it's been very light, not a whole heck of a lot, but more to come, and do have a chance for a couple of inches through tomorrow. Now, here's a look at some of the flakes that are flying across the region, and it has experienced its first significant snowfall of the season today. This video you're looking at just about 40 miles north of Salt Lake City, where the area is under a winter weather advisory through tomorrow afternoon. Some of the snowfall totals are starting to come in, too, across the benches and on up into Park City. Park City coming in with 5 inches of snow already. Now, we do have some delays at the airport, Salt Lake City. We've got de-icing delays, so that's the good kind of delays because you want to get that plane de-iced. So it's usually about 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes that you're waiting there on the tarmac to get de-iced when you're about to depart across the region. And there you can see the light snow still coming down 32 degrees. So bridges and overpasses, remember, always get icy first. So if you are still trying to travel across this region, just be aware of that risk. Now, so snowfall totals likely to add up to maybe just a couple of inches across the region. Of course, the higher elevation's going to get in on the 5 to maybe 10-inch range, but the city itself maybe a couple of inches at best. And again, you might not actually see all of that snow, especially not on the roadways. So there you can see the timing of all this with that snow continuing. Light snow through the rest of the afternoon and into tonight. We may still see some snow later tonight with some snow squalls. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some lake effect snows that come in here into Salt Lake City, as well as that colder air pushes in over the warmer Salt Lake. Chris?
Getting exciting.